back at the stands, Sheriff Center. It's dance time in the stands. Look at this guy. He's got some rubber arms.
New Alan Hackbarth.
Little mini Joby. Wearing number 2, yeah. Alan Hackbarth, the rubber band man. Well, behind us at Les Murakami Stadium, Pepperdine takes game 4. They win it 7-3 to earn a split in the series. The Hawaii Rainbow Warriors are hoping to avoid a split here in the Stan Sheriff Center. They want to take both matches. Wouldn't it be cool if they just allowed everybody to walk over from Rainbow Stadium or Les Murakami Stadium, and then all of a sudden just see this?
It's only like 100 yards. It's not that far.
Right. Let's just see this upper bowl just fill up, like a migration of 3,000-4,000 fans.
Let everybody in.
Let's let them in. Yeah. Let them in all. They ought to put something on the bill. Just tell everybody, come on over. We'll let you in free. Grab a seat.
Great idea. Take that to John McNamara and Ben Jay.
Right?
McNamara's the marketing guy.
Yeah.
Why not? They're already taking the drive. Their cars are in the parking structure.
And I bet you if they knew they could walk over here and have free admission, you'd probably get at least, what, a couple thousand?
Oh, yeah, easy.
UCLA would be like, what is going on? Hey, speaking of marketing, you don't need to wait in line, just go online. UH fans can now select their exact seat location when purchasing individual game tickets online. Visit HawaiiAthletics.com and click on the Hawaii Tickets button. Boy, I wish there was a way to get the message over to Les Murakami Stadium. Right now, there's a bunch of people in their cars getting out of the quarry. Come here. 4th set underway. And the first serve trickles off the tape. Little roll shot. Covered nicely. Good play by Fisher. Ball put back. And then the swing is going to be on the line. It's going to be a point for University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Oh, so close Hawaii was. In that first, we're in that 3rd set. And now they trail 2-1. Ramos with a tough serve. Fisher with a good up. Now Hawaii with an opportunity. Out of the back row, not a great set. Jace Olsen just forced to pop it over. Here's Fisher. Off the hands of the blocker and down. Michael Fisher out of the Hawaii Baptist Academy gets another kill, having himself a good night. That's now 10 kills for Fisher.
He was brought in for Jackson Bantle for offensive reasons. There's a shot of Spencer Rowe, who, in case you just joined us, turned his ankle in the 2nd set. Still being worked on.
And then Siki powers it through the block. But the worst thing, a sprained ankle is never good. And then to have to get on a 6-hour plane ride home the next day is the last thing you want. You want to just be you want to be doing that, what he was doing, laying back with your foot up.
I think they're leaving like around noon tomorrow.
Well, I'm sure they'll give him an aisle seat and hopefully try to prop up that foot. Good pass by Ramos. They go to the far side. Sador, that's good. Gonzalo Quiroga, not quite tall enough to haul that one back in.
And a nice set from Como. Not an easy set from there. Ball was spinning really hard off the dig. Sador again having a pretty big night.
And there's Siki with a good serve right at the net. Overpass. Olsen just kind of popped it down, didn't get a lot on it. That ball is out. So Hawaii had a chance at the overpass, and they end up getting the point anyway. UCLA asking for a touch. They're not going to get it. And Hawaii up 4-1.
Komisarek tries to touch this. I don't think he gets it. There's the swing. No touch at the block. Komisarek tried to get it, and he just missed.
So here's Zarkovic now. Another good serve and another overpass. Here's Hawaii with a chance to make it pay. And Taylor Averill. Another one of those.
I think Taylor Averill was making up for his miss at the end of the 3rd set.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Because he's a real perfectionist, and he didn't like missing that last one. And that was a little makeup out there, I think.
Another one of those nearly 90-degree kill shots. 6-1 Hawaii. Trying to get a little roll shot just to dip over the net. Comes up short. and back the other way. That'll be Robert Page, the 7-foot senior out of Rochester, New York. And again, Brooks-Sador powers it off the hands of Quiroga. Also Trent Kirsten to get the point, and Hawaii back up 6-2.
Sador he continues to develop his game fully. Right now he's got that line shot, that true line. He's just ripping. Whereas before he's been going cross-court, in area 1. Now he's got that line shot in area 5, and it's making him a more complete player and really tough to scout and prepare for Brooks-Sador now.
And there you see Kirsten back to serve after getting his 4th kill on the night. 3 serving 6. Oh, big swing. That's going to be a point for Hawaii. Jace Olsen gets his 8th kill of the night.
Jace Olsen at the beginning and the end of that play. Put up a nice pass off the float serve and finished with the kill.
And here's Brooks-Sador for Hawaii. Good pass by Robert Page. Ball that may have gone out. Siki keeps it in play. And I think they were probably trying to set Jace Olsen.
Yes.
Instead, Brooks-Sador realized Jace isn't going to get it.
There was confusion there, to be sure, because Olsen was ready to hit the ball on the right with a quick set. Instead, Joby Ramos sets the ball high so that Sador can hit it. And luckily, Sador, a nice little roll shot there to get the kill, but that was not a pretty transition play at all.
And with 6 hands across and not great contact by Brooks-Sador, you wouldn't expect to get a winner out of it, but sure enough, will prove to be kill number 16. Remember last night he had a season high 24, and there's a service ace.
And John Sprague has seen enough, and this ball is coming so hard and arrives so fast.
Who's got it? I got it. You got it. I got it. Nobody's got it. Back at the stand, Sheriff Center. Good look from above. Good crowd filling much of the lower bowl here at the Stanley. And Hawaii enjoying a 9-3 advantage here in set number 4. Hawaii trying to force this one into a 5th and decisive set. Brooks-Sador, as he's already done a couple of times previously tonight, launches that one long.
How about 6 times?
Yeah. But 3 of them were really long.
That's true.
The home run balls, right? There's Nick West. Haven't gotten to him very often tonight. Gets his 4th kill, and Hawaii back up to a 6-point advantage.
Quiroga almost had that. He just didn't reach quite far enough, but he was given some good help in the middle.
Olsen's been serving much better tonight. Quiroga with a nice pass. They go to the far side. There's Fisher. And the freshman from Kailua delivers. That's now 11 kills for Fisher. Quiroga with 11, Page with 10 for Hawaii. Sador with 11, or 16 rather, and Siki with 9 kills. Fans when it's some kind of a double hit or a lift, doesn't matter. Point Hawaii.
Two pensive coaches, not saying much. It's almost like 2 chess masters just studying the board and wondering where the next guy's going to make the next move. There's the hybrid serve.
There's the block on Robert Page, the 7-footer. They go right back to him. And it's, well, it hit the antenna anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered had it trickled back in.
A little switch block in that time. Switch block is when you take your middle blocker, your bigger blocker, move him to the outside, thinking that hitter's going to go down the line, and get your small blocker, Joby Ramos, move him to the middle. A little bit of a risk in case the other team sets the middle, then Joby's going to be outmatched. But if the ball goes to the outside like it did to Page, Good to have Averill on the outside blocking Page.
Pollard serving. Kanetake puts it up right on the net to Ramos, and Taylor Averill just pops it right down. Just kind of dumped it over the net.
UCLA knew it was coming. They had forehands across right there. They knew the ball was going to Averill. Averill had a good run up. It was a nice pass from Kanetake. And Averill, as he does so well, he's got that great vision, great peripheral vision. He knows where the hands are and the open court.
And Quiroga flying in from the back row. Gets good contact on the ball. Ramos unable to get the pass up. Point UCLA. And they're back within 5. Again, no lead too comfortable when you're playing against the Bruins.
You know, even when Quiroga doesn't hit his 100% shot out of the back row, he still finds a way to get to the open court or to get it to a surprise digger like that time with Joby Ramos.
Siki, nice job playing the serve off the net. Blocked, jousted the net, and UCLA with an opportunity. Robert Page, ball put back in play by Averill. And then Quiroga just kind of jams it through the block. Again, just one of those awkward kind of swings.
Yeah, he's just uncanny. That's got to be this at least 10 times in the last 2 nights where Quiroga gets an awkward set. He goes in, doesn't have much of a jump, but finds the hole in the block and wedges it through.
Sometimes it's a hybrid between a swing and a push.
Exactly.
And a service error.
And I love the way how he's treating the freshmen. The seniors treating the freshmen with a lot of respect, and he's just telling Hagan, I need a little bit higher, I need a little bit faster. Good communication going on there, it looks like, from here.
And here's Zarkovic. Good serve. Quiroga shanks it off to the side, but it's still in play. Page puts it over. Here's Siki flying in out of the back. Oh, that's good.
Siki Zarkovic, Hawaii's answer to Gonzalo Quiroga. As the blocker's up, blocker's a little bit late. The blocker's really paying a lot of attention to Taylor Averill, as they should, giving Zarkovic a nice wide open court.
Another good serve, and that's a service ace. Grant Chalmers.
No, it was Ian Seguera's in. He was the libero 6 weeks ago. Chalmers is out right now.
You're right. We take time out. Hawaii sailing. Back at the Stan Sheriff Center. Hawaii up by 7 as they look to force a 5th set here at the Stan Sheriff Center in hopes of taking both ends of a 2-match set against the Bruins of UCLA, who came into this series ranked number 3 in the country. Hawaii ranked 11th.
Error number 20 on the night on services for Hawaii. Sidora with 6, Ramos with 4, Zarkovic with 4.
And here's Robert Page. Kanetake, nice spot-on pass. Nobody there though. It was kind of a little bit of a confused
perfect pass by Kanetake.
Yeah.
It was kind of a wasted play. I'm not sure what happened. The ball seemed to slip through the fingers of Joby Ramos.
Bruins back within 5 again. Don't want to get too comfortable.
Another good pass by Kanetake.
And Taylor Averill with kill number 9. Averill back up there, hitting close to 600 on the night. Taylor back to serve it up for Hawaii. Pops it over, perfect knuckleball serve. And Quiroga with a sharp angle.
So the more that Hagan Smith, I guess, gets used to Gonzalo Quiroga and the kind of sets he likes, the more that he can start speeding it up when he wants to, setting him higher when he needs to. That time it was a speed-up set to where Nick West could not get out to the outside at all, leaving Quiroga one-on-one, and he just cuts that sharp angle. Mitch Stahl into the game, playing some middle.
And here's Jackson Bantle again, the lefty with the live arm and a red-hot serve.
Once served in high school, 18 serves in a row.
Siki, another good pass. Look at the way Joby Ramos brought that back and gave Nick West an opportunity to swing at it. What a great play by Joby.
As long as that ball stayed, you know, on Hawaii's side of the net, looks like, yeah, he got it right before the ball went over. Actually, the ball could be 90% over on UCLA's side as long as some part was on Hawaii's side. What an acrobatic save, athletic save by Joby Ramos.
Buxador, another good serve put up by Bato. Far side, Quiroga. Nice play over there by Greg Bissett. And a big swing by Mitch Stahl. Recently inserted into the UCLA lineup. He is a freshman, 6'8", out of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania.
High school All-American, men's junior national team.
Now you look at the roster, and with the exception of the big guy, Robert Page from New York and Quiroga from Argentina, almost everybody is California grown on this roster. And the ball into the net, that's 4 hits. Point Hawaii. And a timeout for John Speraw as Hawaii is rolling to a 19-11 advantage here in set number 4. Right at the UCLA huddle over there. For the most of the entire time, John Speraw was just only talking to one guy. That's Hagen Smith, the center.
He did not talk to the team at all. He just told Hagen, here's what our percentages are to get a side out in this rotation. Here's who their blockers are, things like that, strategies like that. So we'll see if when Hagen does that, I have a feeling he's going to set the Quiroga on the left because Quiroga's been so good over there. Quiroga on the night, 14 kills to lead the Bruins, hitting .308. So that's a pretty safe set to go out to the outside. I think Jace Olsen's going to go out there and try to block him. Ramos will stay on the left and block.
UCLA out of timeouts. There's an overpass, so a free ball for Hawaii. They're going to set it up, and that's a wasted opportunity. And a double hit's going to be called.
Oh, interesting. I didn't see that one. Joby Ramos must have held on to the ball too long, or must have gone off one hand, then the other. Very unusual.
Smith floats it over. They set it to the far side, and Buxador gets the point off the block, and out it goes. And Gonzalo Quiroga kind of looks down at his fingers. Might have been a little bit sore. If it is, he's not really going to show it. Part of the chess game you play out here, you can't show pain on the court. How often do these guys jam their fingers out there? How could it not happen to somebody on any given night?
Happens all the time.
There's Fisher. Blocked. The pancake save over there. Oh, they take it away. They say it hit the ground. And it looked like a great play over there to keep that ball off the Terraflex.
Love to see that one again. Here we got a chance to see it right here.
Boy.
Ooh, that looks pretty good.
It wasn't just his hand. I mean, it looked like it was off his forehead.
He was well under, yeah.
It
wasn't like he was reaching for it and got on his fingernails. He was well under the ball. But look at Hawaii's hitting in this set. That's the reason why they're leading 20-13. They're hitting .579. That's a huge number.
Well, if you're going to get a call like that against you as we take another look at it. Oh, yeah, that was good. You want it to come when you're up by 7. It came at a good time for Hawaii. They got a lot of time and a lot of points to work with here. Siki. He'll get the kill. Kill number 11 for Siki.
Here comes Timmer.
Johan will come into the game to serve with Hawaii 4 points away from forcing a 5th and final set.
Watch Timmer's pre-serve routine. It's pretty consistent. He'll take the deep breath. He'll look up at the rafters. Trying to pick a spot, clear his head.
And then delivers it long. Why still up by 7?
That was a little tentative, Al. I'm surprised he would hit that tentative. servers who missed the time before into the net will tend to overcompensate and go long.
So Mitch Stahl traveled across country from Pennsylvania to Westwood. Back set, and Brooks the door. Off the block and out. And Hawaii 3 points away from capturing this fourth set.
Love the against the flow set by Joby Ramos. He was running to the front left position and jacked it all the way back to the right front position, and Sador delivered. Wow, good play.
Great serve by Ramos. Robert Page blocked by Averill. They go back to the 7-footer again, and this time it pays off.
And Page gets a nice high and wide set. You sort of lob it out there so that he can use his reach and his angularity and his athleticism. He'll go over most blocks. He's tough to do.
And the serve is out. Thinking about Robert Page and 5-6 hour plane trips over the Pacific. He can't be very comfortable. That's just tough. You think about that when basketball teams and volleyball teams make the trip.
But the least you can do is get him an exit row seat.
You sure hope, or at least an aisle. You got to stretch the legs. Nice save over there by Quiroga, and then a good swing by Fisher.
There was 3 good plays there. It's a great pass by Quiroga, a beautiful set by Hagen Smith, and then Fisher delivered on the termination kill.
Hawaii still up by 7, so plenty of room to play with here at 23-16. Robert Page to serve it, and that is out. Point Hawaii, and it's set point for the Rainbow Warriors. And Taylor Averill will go back to serve as Hawaii is on the verge of forcing that 5th and decisive set. Last year, boy, it seemed like that's all we had was 5-set matches. Haven't had nearly as many this year. Page keeps it alive. Quiroga knocks it over, and Hawaii has an opportunity to put it away right here. And there is Siki out of the back row. It's up on the UCLA side of the net. And here we go. Strap in, everybody. We're going to a 5th set at the Stan Sheriff Center as Hawaii and UCLA are tied at 2-all. First to 15 for all the marbles. Back at the Stan Sheriff Center, the fans, everybody in the house, Chris, certainly for the 2nd night in a row, getting their money's worth.
Yeah, they certainly are, and Hawaii got a lot of momentum here going into the 5th set. But you know, there's no guarantees. Just gives you momentum by playing a really solid 4th set where Hawaii hit 636 to UCLA's 192. Hawaii sided out at 88%. UCLA sided out at 58%. Charlie Wade's got to be happy. You see him smiling there. But just because you played well in that set, it goes back to 0-0 here on the 5th, and everybody knows that the 5th is an anybody-can-win kind of set.
Yeah, Ryan over there Charlie talking to Ryan Kalei-Suji. And maybe we'll have a chance to check in with Ryan over there to see what Charlie might have been saying. He came over to this side, and Ryan was eavesdropping on the UCLA huddle.
Since there's only 15 points in this set, it's going to go fast, and you can pretty much guarantee that the sets are going to go to the players who are the most productive. So look for people like Quiroga, who's got 14 kills for UCLA, and Robert Page, who's got 12 kills, and Michael Fisher, who's got 13 kills. Look for those 3 to get most of the action for Hawaii. Brooks Sador's got 18 kills. He'll see a lot of action, as will Siki Zarkovic. He's got 12 kills. I would be very surprised if Taylor Averill and Nick West didn't get into the action too, although they're not getting as many kills. It's like Johan Timmer is going to start because Hawaii probably lost the toss and has to serve, so they're going to give Timmer an extra serving rotation.
That's what Ryan Kalei just came over and told me, so that was part of his conversation that they're going to switch the rotation. Timmer will start, so you get Johan, who's going to get some more serving opportunity. But you're right.
He'll be serving for Nick West, who's a very good server, but this way you get Johan Timmer to get to come in again and sub one more time for Nick West late in the set.
So Hawaii won last night in 4. UCLA came out, won the first set. Hawaii won the second set. Hawaii had a chance to win the third, but UCLA won it in a tight one. They went 26-24, and then Hawaii winning easily. That ball, oh boy, I thought that was in. It almost looked like the serve Timmer was in, but it was out. And 1-0 Bruins.
Just missed.
Charlie and a couple of the Rainbow Warriors came off the bench, ready to burst into applause. Back to serve it now is going to be Mitch Stahl. Came in this match in the 4th set. And not a good pass. Great save by Kanetake. And Taylor Averill just giving it over the net to UCLA. Opportunity. Here's Robert Page, and then Hawaii now. Chance to set up the offense. Here's Brooks Sidor. Is that over the net or into the net? It's into the net.
It was into the net, says Bert Fuller, although the way that the ball came off the angle was strange. Looks like if that goes into the cable, it should. Oh yeah, that ball looked to me like it got a little bit of forearm there.
If it hits the cable and hits the forearm, it should have been a Hawaii point. Instead, it's 2-0 UCLA, so the Bruins get a fast start here in the 5th set. And that serve is in. A serve.
Mitch Stahl coming out of nowhere and deliver up 2 great serves. This must be how they do it in Chambersburg High School back in Pennsylvania.
Wow. Milan Zarkovic sitting just adjacent or right down the line, came off the bench immediately in the ear of the lines judge over there. That one definitively out. But a couple of calls that were right on the edge. Doesn't matter. It's 3-1. So Hawaii needs to rally here. Joby Ramos back to serve it. Not a lot of time to waste. And you're only playing to 15. Ramos with a good serve to Quiroga. There's Quiroga. What a great up to keep that one alive by Komisarek. And then back the other way to hit by Hawaii. And everybody walking over to Garrett Komisarek. Number 1. Oh, what a great play he made.
That might have been the number 1 dig of the night as well. Komisarek pops this ball up with his hands on a solid Quiroga attack.
For everything that Colby Kanetake does so well, that one play right there, huge. Ramos to serve it again. And there's Quiroga trying to chase it down. What a great play by Joby Ramos. Unbelievable play by Hawaii. And then the big 7-footer, Robert Page, gets the point. But what an amazing play. And a yellow card now. And I'm not sure who it's on, but it might be on Taylor Averill.
Well, I'm not sure about this. Watch, this is not a bad set. It's when the ball comes over in Hawaii, and when Kirsten handles the ball, he handles it kind of like it looked like he might have held on to it too long or touched it twice. That's where the fans are going crazy. Hawaii players are going crazy, and so they got a yellow card.
Well, the hometown team, and not to say any of the calls were wrong, but 4 close calls all going against Hawaii here in this 5th set. Got to play through it, and there's an overpass. Point for UCLA.
Let's look at the play. Was this the controversial play right here? And the ball's put up. Well, there's Taylor Averill going crazy. The players for Hawaii are going, why wasn't that ball called a double hit?
Yeah, his 2 hands were kind of in an awkward position.
Exactly.
Off the net, Siki plays it nicely. Big point for Hawaii. Brooks Sidor. Oh, what a huge dig over there by Chalmers. And now the 7-footer Page didn't get a good swing. Kanetake sets up Sidor. He too didn't get a big swing on it. There's Quiroga. And another opportunity for Hawaii. Good rally. Sidor gets the point.
That was a point for Hawaii to stay in this fifth set. Had they gone down 6-2, it would have been very difficult to come back from 6-2. Now they're in the 2-point range and within striking distance of this incredible UCLA team.
Zarkovic, good serve. And Quiroga keeps it in play. That ball off the Hawaii block and down. And all of a sudden coming up with a sore ankle is Trent Kirsten. And he may have done what his teammate Spencer Rowe did earlier and just come down on the ankle or the foot of a teammate. Yeah, he must have come down on the foot of one of his mates over there. But unlike
he's
Spencer Rowe, right, he's going to walk it off. So very quickly, Hawaii behind here.
Kirsten, very important part of this UCLA offense. He's got 6 kills tonight, but he hit .454 last year against Hawaii last time in January. He had 10 kills, no errors at .667.
And the serve is out. So Robert Page with the service error. Hawaii is within 2. It'll be 4 serving 6. And Taylor Averill back for Hawaii. So Sunshine to serve it for the Rainbow Warriors. Or Sunny, as his teammates often call it. Here's Page, soft little touch, and Hawaii with an opportunity to set it up. Here's Jace, and Jace Olsen gets the natural point, and Hawaii crawls within 1.
Jace Olsen did a nice job just keeping that ball in play. There wasn't a lot he could do with it. The set was a little low, a little inside. He knew he was trapped with all those blockers up there. So he just wiggled it through. Smart play by Jace Olsen. Olsen with 8 kills on the night, hitting .300, got a couple aces. Been in on 3 blocks.
Averill with the deep breath as Hawaii looking to get even here on this point. They have an opportunity on the overpass. And Nick West hammers it down. And Hawaii with 3 straight points.
And Nick West gets the hero's welcome because of the overpass kill. But you know what? All he did was point to the head of Taylor Averill for the great serve.
Tied at 6 in the 5th set. That's all you need to know. Taylor Averill to save it, or to serve it rather, for Hawaii. Tied at 6 in the 5th set. Every play so crucial, and Taylor Averill not able to get his arm under that one. And it's a 7-6 UCLA lead here.
Kirsten still limping on that ankle of his, but manages to get this tip shot to go down. Limps off as he goes to the end of the bench there. And here comes super server
Jackson Bantle. Serve probably in the upper 60-mile-per-hour range.
Easily.
That one wasn't his best. And there's Brooks Sador. And Brooks Sador, who had 24 kills last night, now has 20 kills tonight.
Joby Ramos did a nice job identifying that the middle blocker Stahl was reading and committing on, I should say, on Nick West, which left Sador open on the right side by himself.
Tied at 7-all. Sador to serve it for Hawaii. Good serve, put up by Fisher. There's Quiroga. Not a hard swing, but he saw that open spot.
Is it fair to use the word uncanny with him?
It's exactly what he is. He knows when to hit it hard. He knows when to take something off.
Yep, he really does. He's just got great court vision.
And so the two teams switching sides here. With the Bruins up by 1. And the fans who have been here in mass and in volume. They have been loud tonight, pouring the bows, rooting for the home team. And a big side out needed by Hawaii right now. And there it is. Courtesy of Hagen Smith. Jay Solson now to serve it. Gets a good one off. And the swing is out. That ball is wide, and Hawaii gets the natural point. And every natural point in this situation is bigger than huge.
Comes a crucial sub for Hawaii too, as they try to go bigger in the front line. A bigger blocker up front, pulling Ramos out and putting Jennings and Francisco in the front. We got Zarkovic and we got Francisco Vic.
Jay Solson. Another great serve. Page with a good pass, and there is the 7-foot Robert Page delivering the kill to tie it up at 9-all.
Robert Page is what's really impressing me about him is not so much his hitting, but his ball handling skills. He's handled a lot of passes tonight, and he just passes with such ease. He's gotten a lot of those skills from passing on the beach.
There's Quiroga, tough serve. They're going to set it up on the far side. Siki off the hands, covered it by Jay Solson. They go back to Siki. There's it through, a nice diving save over there by Smith. Another block at the net by West on the 7-footer. Quiroga out of the back row, and it's blocked into the back empty corner point, Hawaii.
And Joby Ramos, that's as much as he's celebrated all night long, maybe in 2 nights. Anytime you block a first-team All-American and you're the shortest blocker on the court, you got to feel good, and that's watch him run around. He is so excited.
Looking for somebody to high-five.
He was.
First to double digits. They lead it 10-9, and Nick West back to serve it. And
UCLA 1 timeout. Charlie Wade's got 2 timeouts to control momentum.
UCLA may have used the floor wipers there to just gain a little bit of time. Critical serve by Nick West. Gets it in. And Jay Solson was there, but unable to make the play. And it's tied at 10 as Robert Page gets the kill.
Yeah, huge mismatch there between Page at 7 feet and Joby Ramos at 6 feet.
Here's Mitch Stahl to serve it for the Bruins.
He had a good run to start this 5th set.
Floats it over that time. They're going to set it up. Puts it on. 24 kills last night, now 21 tonight. Ramos gets the serve in. They set up for the 7-footer, and again, Robert Page delivers the winner off of the chest of Jay Solson.
The only thing wrong with that serve by Joby Ramos was it was a little bit too safe, and it was to UCLA's best passer, Quiroga.
Tied at 11, and here's the Hawaii boy, Michael Fisher, serving for the Bruins. Quick set to Taylor Averill, trying to save it over there, but unable to do so. There's Robert Page, and Hawaii is up again, 12-11. This right here is where you want to get that natural point.
Well, Brooks Sador just turned around to his buddies at the net and said, let's get this point now. He wants to get a natural point, just as you just said.
You get to 13-11, then you could side out for the victory.
Exactly.
Siki, Sarkovic, back to serve it. And 4 deep for the Bruins to return his service. Booming serve, but a nice pass. There's Robert Page. No good. It's into the net. Point Hawaii. And the Rainbow Warriors take a 13-11 lead and a timeout called by John Sparrow.
I'll tell you something. Hawaii knew the ball was going to Page, and it paid off.
All right, we're back. Hawaii in a position now, Chris, where they could go side outs 4 in a row and win it, but they'd love to get another point right here. There it is! BA serve, and Hawaii brings the crowd to its feet.
I can't believe he ripped that out of the timeout. He just unloaded on that serve.
Hawaii is on the verge of back-to-back victories over UCLA. The serve by Sarkovic. Fisher dug up, and Hawaii now gets to swing for the match. Books it all, that's it. Hawaii wins. Sador with 24 kills last night, 22 tonight. If he's not the MPSF Player of the Week, I don't know who could be.
Yeah, those are pretty clutch performances. Some pretty clutch coaching there, too, by Charlie Wade, Jeff Hall, Milan Zarkovic, Jared Lofi. That's about as good a performance I've seen Hawaii put on back-to-back in several years. Because in this MPSF, you can beat a team one night, a good team one night, but to beat them back-to-back is really a difficult task. One of the hardest things to do in this league, I think, is to beat higher-ranked teams back-to-back.
And we talk about Hawaii's schedule over the next couple of weeks, perhaps the toughest second half of the season schedule of any team in the MPSF. So how big are 2 wins against UCLA to give them that little bit of opportunity, some room for error if they need it down the stretch?
To get into the top 8, it's very big, it's huge. Because I think they were happy to get a split out of this weekend, I think. Now they get 2, but now this win over UCLA twice will do them no good at all if they lose 2 to Irvine next weekend, or if they lose to Pepperdine on the road, and there's a couple there. Or lose both to BYU. You know, there's a tough schedule they're finishing up with, and so it's very important that they stay focused in this back end of the schedule.
So you saw John Spera taking the lonely walk to the locker room. You saw the Rainbow Warriors dancing, and right now, head coach Charlie Wade is standing by with Scotty Rhymes.
Hey, thanks a lot, Ash. It's been 8 years since Hawaii has swept UCLA, and I think more importantly, I think this kind of shows everybody that you can play with anybody in the country and look out for Hawaii.
Yeah, we had a nice week. You know, when our serve gets going, we're pretty good. You know, pretty frustrated with sets 1 and 3, but the guys really bounced back, stayed calm, stayed confident, put on a serving clinic in set 4, and what a great environment in set 5. You know, last night when I pleaded, guys, got to come out and see this team. Thank you so much to the fans that came out tonight, and if you haven't seen this team play, next week Friday night against the defending national champions Irvine, it's going to be a great show.
But how big are these 2 wins for you when you look at the standings in the MPSF?
Yes, I mean, you're picking up at least 1 on the field, you know, to get 2 against what's been the #1 ranked team, certainly one of the premier teams in the country. Really proud of our guys, and again, hats off to my staff, just working unbelievable hours putting together the scouting report, and you know, just couldn't be happier. Proud of the team, proud of the guys. It was a great weekend for us.
I can't imagine anybody else has had a better weekend than Brooks Sador. I'll be shocked Monday if he's not National Player of the Week. What do you think?
Well, that'd be a disappointment if they don't recognize his performance. So he really came up big tonight and had a great weekend for us. It's one of the things we worked on, and having our oppo, we're saying, hey, let the big dog eat, you know, get the ball to him when it counts, and he really embraced that. It was a nice week for him.
Had a good week of practice. We'll see you Friday.
Thanks, man.
Charlie Wade, head coach of the Rainbow Warriors. A very happy Charlie Wade. Back to you guys, Dash.
All right, Scotty, let the big dog eat. Well, there are a lot of dogs eating tonight and this weekend. And there's Brooks Sador. You don't think he's a happy guy? Let's go to our Fujitsu air conditioning cool play of the match. And of course, Chris, it's the final play of the match.
Here's the dig in the back by Joby Ramos to get it all started. Set by Komisarek there of Como, they call him, and Sador finishing again as he's done for the 22nd time tonight. What a weekend Brooks Sador has had. 24 kills last night, 22 tonight. Wow.
And let's take a look now at our Bank of Hawaii players of the match. Yes, Associate Head Coach Jeff Hall. And for UCLA, Michael Fisher, the Hawaii-grown product, coming back, having a great match here with 13 kills. And Siki Sarkovic, because, well, one, you don't want to give it to the same guy. You know, we got to spread the wealth a little. Brooksador, brilliant again. Siki, his serving down the stretch was absolutely critical.
Really was, especially coming out of the timeout at 13-11. Spraw called it what I thought was a good timeout to ice Siki, and Siki did anything but get rattled, I'll tell you that. He came out and just tattooed that ball, and it got shanked up about the 5th row. So hats off to Siki for some clutch serving.
And get on social media, spread the word. The University of Hawaii Rainbow Warrior volleyball team is worth the price of admission and then some. And like Charlie Wade said, come on out and support this team. A great crowd on hand tonight. When they come home next time, it'd be nice to see more people. They had to open the upper bowl here.
Yeah,
that's a start. Let's see more people.
You know what
here.
I heard a lot of today? I heard a lot of people talking about around town about how much they loved how the players played with all the kids that came out last night after the game. That was a huge hit. Whoever's idea that was, huge hit. And also they do the autograph sessions once in a while upstairs with some nice posters.
Yeah, they had a keiki clinic here, and there were a couple dozen kids down on the floor, and every University of Hawaii player, probably 30, 40, 50 kids out there.
Yeah.
And it went on for about a half an hour. And you know what?
It was great.
I stayed and watched the whole thing because it was just so much fun to watch, but not as much fun as this was.
These
to
guys
watch.
are worth coming out and watching, seeing them live, that's for sure. Don't you think, Dash?
Oh, absolutely. And they're taking their victory lap right now and soaking in every single minute of it. It was a great fun weekend, and always happy to share it with you, my friend.
It was great fun for me, too, as well, Dash. It was a long night, but it was a fun night.
So there you are. Yeah, get your pictures, get your autographs, spend some time with the Rainbow Warriors. It's our privilege to do it. All of us here at OC Sports, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been our pleasure to bring the action to you. Don't forget the post-game show, still to come, so much more. And post-match interviews. For Chris McLaughlin, Howard Deshevsky, aloha from the Stanley. Much more to come here on OC Sports.